Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good alertness. Messi, he's in a good position here. He's tried one! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Wirtz. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, this looks sharp. It's Asa! Maldini can get it clear. Mateus, and it's Eto'o. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. Fiddles it through. Can he get onto this? And he's heaved it away. 30 minutes gone. That's a little off target. Koundé. Pedri. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball if he can get there. Bellingham. Pedri has found the net here, of course. Filippo Inzaghi. Wirtz. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Eto'o. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Ajax looking to pot. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham, lovely bit of skill. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mateus driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a sweet ball, that.
A lot of space here, a real
The
opportunity.
attendance for this match was
Oh, good ball.
81,007.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Hazard! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that's another good win of the ball. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and
Decent hit! He's got a goal! Ajax are level.
oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 70 minutes is number 11,
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field, number 4.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 21.
Araujo attempts a clearance.
Substitution.
And it's Guardiola.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it. Oh, good it's fallen! Goal! Ajax! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ajax go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, important interception. Pull it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Poorly directed. And that is that. Ajax have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rafinha. Driving forward. Can he put it away? Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Bowen makes the interception. It's a good run down the right. Fabian Ruiz. That is good alertness. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. And that should get the job done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fabian Ruiz. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Maldini. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams count.
And here's a chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He's going for goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fabian Ruiz! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Eto'o. Fabian Ruiz. Rafinha. And Mendes. That's been cut out, well played.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Inzaghi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Ajax would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
So we're just settling back into this. Hits one! Corner number 4 coming up here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shifted it to the flank, back into the middle, well read, and the danger is averted. Filippo Inzaghi, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Fabian Ruiz. Mateus. Ajax, still this single goal behind. No way through there.
Eto, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
This match was 71,649.
Seedorf. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dembele. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Ajax are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And he thumps it clear. And it's Maldini. And now they can clear their lines. Seedorf. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Ajax showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's had it taken off him. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Tries a shot!
Substitution for Ajax. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bellingham. Number 11. Eto. Number 21. Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field. Number
Keep
20.
calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 19. Nedved. Number 22. Diego Forlan. Number 14.
Seedorf.
Bale.
It's
Substitution
really
in
well
progress.
manoeuvred. Now it's Bale. Seedorf.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Threads one in. He's gone forward. Gets his pass away. That's Nedved.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two added minutes has
Oh,
been
good read.
indicated.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost
Your reflections
children's
then, Jim.
announcement.
It was a very
Please
good game.
keep your
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. He's played him through. Oh, just skips. He's had a shot. It's loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Batistuta, chance to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Back into the middle. Looking here to chip it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. De Arrascaeta, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, and the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
After 30 minutes is number 15, Lionel Messi.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fires from distance. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react.
Ajax certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Bayern Munich certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
De Arrascaeta. Played back in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. There's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on it.
He's gone for goal. It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Seedorf. And that is a little undercooked. Good read, needed to be. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gilberto Silva.
The attendance for this match was
No way through.
72,306.
Lam. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Ronaldinho!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni, Bayern Munich, trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try...
Big chance! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Number 21.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckham standing over it. And it's Cancelo.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Seedorf looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi. Batistuta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Seedorf. And it's Ronaldinho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better.
खुदा मेरा तेरे सिवा मेरा जग सारा।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You could... Can he finish?
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham.
Inzaghi. Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez! What a save! Terrific reactions! And that's played in low. Off the post! In he goes again! And he's quick to get it clear again. Maldini calmly anticipates.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! Ajax are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Scholes. And it's Scholes. Filippo Inzaghi. And here's Suarez. Bellingham. He rises! Almost half an hour in now. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
It's Scholes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it clap.
He's gone for goal! Keeper is right behind it.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Oh, super find. Great hit! Back when it goes. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's the chance to counter. Great work on the overlap. He's found a way past.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Scholes. An instinctive delivery. Scholes. Lahm delivers.
Well, from experience, I can tell.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Ajax come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Ajax head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Owen! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now there's a fine ball. Araujo gets it clear, and he's quick to snatch it back.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
For this match was 71,000.
And he's managed to get rid. Lahm, Scholes, and it's Inzaghi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. Half an hour gone in the second half. Owen. Oh, he's bustling through here. He has a go! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gilberto Silva gets over and intercepts.
And here's Suarez.
Ajax really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Van Dijk gets good distance on it. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Ajax have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And it's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 2, Van Dijk.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Seedorf.
So all
Number
square
7,
with almost no time remaining.
Number
It just
10,
goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left.
Tries a shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
I'm afraid to tell you that
How do
we're
you look back on the
expecting
game then,
traffic to be
Jim?
heavy after the
Ajax
final
can always
whistle today.
take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
ladies
see,
and
we are
gentlemen,
all set.
and welcome
The
to
game
the
should be a
San
truly
Siro.
entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Schneider, Gilberto Silva cuts it out. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Schneider, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes, Lewis, great hit! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already.
No way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. One. And the finish! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, easy pickings there.
And here's Suarez. Rodri.
Beckham. Costa Curta.
David Villa.
Looking for the run.
Lahm. And here's Suarez.
And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it.
And it's Inzaghi.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Inzaghi.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is good alertness. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Lahm.
Well, that's been cut out.
There
Well
will
played.
be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Ajax are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
To all members of the crowd,
Ajax
I'd like to ask
sitting
you
pretty
to
here
join
at
me
half-time,
in wishing our
2-0 up.
birthday boy a very special birthday.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Scholes. Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass is just off target.
That's a sharp pass.
Bellingham always looking for that half a chance. Adams. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gilberto Silva makes the interception. Scholes has created one goal already.
Lahm.
Scholes. He has found the way through. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Beckham. David Villa. David Villa! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Gilberto Silva is there to clear. Scholes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Luis Suarez. He won't be happy with that one. Lahm. Filippo Inzaghi. It's a loose ball. Has another go! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Ajax find a position of real strength now. Schneider gets his pass away. It's Luis Suarez! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
It's a great ball. And that's been drilled in. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Can he finish? It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that could set him on his way. And that's it. Ajax pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Filippo Inzaghi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
With a quick request for support.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?